Streaming now on Pickle TV.
A multi-time champion. The Dietz and Watson Atlantic City Pickleball Open reaches day 4. Yesterday we saw paddle throwing and some pretty darn impressive matches. What will we see on day 4? About to find out from the Atlantic City Convention Center. This should be the biggest day yet at the Atlantic City Pickleball Open, as pretty much anybody and everybody who is registered for this tournament is in town by now, as today is the day that we begin the mixed doubles. Should be a whole lot of fun inside the Atlantic City Convention Center. Good look there at center court, one of 42 courts inside this building, and one of the players who's already played a little bit today is also the tournament director, Dave Benz, alongside the one and only Kyle Yates. And Kyle, 3 days in, where's your head at with this whole big picture of this tournament?
It's going great. Everyone's having a great time. I had a long day yesterday. We're going to have some fun with the pro mixed doubles today. We also have the senior pro men's and women's doubles. So we're just going to keep heating things up. Yeah,
we're looking forward to seeing all of that. Yesterday, we ran the gamut. We're going to get to your highlights of the final match of the day in a minute. But how about MJ Marrero, the 10-year-old, taking on Steven Santiago on center court yesterday?
Well, I've already snatched him up as my doubles partner for nationals in 2030. But you've seen all these kids coming in the sport with a lot of talent. It's going to be exciting the next few years.
Found out last night that MJ Marrero does have a tennis background, but man, look at that face. The emotion he showed was just amazing. I know he was dejected when he walked off the court yesterday, but that kid has a bright future. I know you were a little bit joking, but maybe in 2030, he might be a doubles partner for somebody, because that kid's got a future. All right, let's talk a little bit about the present, though, because Frank Anthony Davis is absolutely on fire, and he took on the namesake of this tournament last night in the championship match for men's singles. And Kyle, you put on quite a show against Frank Anthony Davis, including a couple of tweeners on the same exchange.
Well, it's great to see someone, Philly's finest local guy coming here and win this tournament. Apparently this was the first ever tournament he's played where he could sleep in his own bed the night before. So it's nice to see him come out and show, and he's always going to put up a fight, and I did my best to run with him all day long, but he was just too good.
By the way, we got you explained to me the ruling on the paddle toss. We were debating this over dinner last night. If you had actually hit it and it had gone over, would not have counted.
No, I was just getting pretty desperate at that point, too tired to run for it.
I got to ask you, how are you feeling today? Because we saw you hobbled a little bit at the end last night. Are you feeling pretty good about yourself advancing in this tournament that has had over 700 players?
Yeah, so far so good. Obviously, yesterday was a long day, a lot of singles. I haven't played singles in a while, but felt good. Today a little sore, not as young as I used to be, but feeling good today. I got a great partner in Monica Pellicelli, so hopefully she carries me.
Well, and as you see the numbers there, we are excited to dwindle those numbers down to hand out more gold medals throughout the day today here in Atlantic City. We're going to step aside. Our coverage with our first match of the day is on the other side of this timeout. Back here in Atlantic City, Dave Benz being joined by Ray Koliakovo. You're going to stay here for this entire match? It's only one game.
Do you need me?
Well, yeah, why not?
All right, let's go.
You watched enough analysts in the day. Let's do full. You've been on before. We've just been sitting here chopping up. Let's do full. You're going to be the analyst. We're going to do full play-by-play of this race to 15 to decide bronze and the mixed pro doubles. And the winner of this doesn't win the bronze. The loser wins the bronze. The winner of this moves on to the championship on Saturday.
Wow, big match too against Kyle, correct?
Against Kyle and Monica, yes. And you've got Rob Cassidy and Alix Truong in the near court, and Ariel Butler and Will Sobek in the far court right now.
1-0-2.
And 1-0-2, Rob Cassidy with the serve here. And
99er. Perfect layup. You're going to slam it. You got everything going for you.
0-1-1.
Just the wrong timing. That's a tough shot.
good communication out there. Oh, how about that?
Second serve.
She made up for it on that one.
17 years old.
Zero, 1-2.
So Will Sobek, 18 years old, takes over the serve, son of Rosti Sobek, who we saw earlier today. Well placed shot by Truong, and then Cassidy. How about that backhand?
Right down the middle. I mean, perfect placement. That's where you put the ball. He comes across, knows where they're not. Boom, right down the middle.
101.
He noticed that Sobak was out of place, and he said, you know what? That's where I'm going.
Rob sees the court so well.
He does.
Second
He's got
serve.
great foot action. Like, watch him move his feet. They're stacking.
102.
Rob's going to be, you know, since he's a lefty, he plays the strong middle.
Ooh, and then Rob kind of got caught in no man's land. He was almost all the way up to the kitchen, but
It's exactly where he was.
he was about a step back. I think he would have liked to be closer. Ariel Butler, now with the chance to serve. Born in Ohio, raised in Arkansas, now lives in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, so she's moved around a little bit.
Right down the middle again.
Second serve.
When you're returning shots, especially off a serve, you want to hit it deep, real deep, almost on the line, because that keeps the other team back. And then the next shot you want to hit right down the middle.
Side out.
I mean, that's imperfect pickleball.
Imperfect pickleball.
101.
Cassidy's got great feet, but that's a tough one to get to.
Yeah,
Great
that
cut
was
by Sobak.
Yeah, really great drop there by Sobak with the English on it. Mentioned Will, he's been playing pickleball since he was 4 years old when his dad introduced him to it.
I'll never forget the first time I saw him. He was like, I want to say 14? He was playing with Annalie Waters.
Yeah.
And I was in the truck at the US Open. It's the first time I ever had to leave the truck to go watch these two play. I had a daughter the same age as Annalie and a son the same age as him. And I'm like, these two are beating pros right now? What's going on here?
Yeah, that was fun to watch.
Down the middle again, backhand, great. Rob Cassidy really knows how to do this.
Moves it to 3-0.
Watch his backhand. Finds, boom. One thing you see with Rob.
Oh, how about that quick reflexes out of Rob?
Watch Rob play. He's like a ballerina out there. He's basically, he's on his toes. He's moving his body. I mean, see how his body movement, see where he faces his body and his legs and his feet? He points his toes to where the ball's going to go. I mean, he's a really animated player.
Side out.
Truong into the net, so the side out will get it to Butler and Sobak, looking for their first points here.
041.
It's a game of runs, so we'll see what happens here.
Point.
Gets it to 1-4.
That's to always look at my paddle and say, was it my paddle or was it me?
141.
Butler's favorite all-time athlete, Mia Hamm.
Wow. Look how Rob and his team are locked in the kitchen. Right outside the kitchen, I should say.
Great work by both sides, and finally Sobak wins it.
Love to see firefights. You see it at this level, you know, the quick hands, the quick reactions. That's the difference between the pros and the amateur level, is just firefights are just unbelievable.
And they present themselves as quickly as they evaporate, because the pros are also great at not only starting them, but extinguishing them and getting it back to a finesse game. They can switch that gear so easily. 3-4-1.
Great talking. Great communication by Williams.
Sobak taking over right now.
Sobak owned that point.
Yes, he did. He did everything.
He felt it. I mean, you saw me, I got this, and then finishes it at home. Big smile on his face. He deserved that one. That kid can play.
Yes, he can. 4-4-1.
I believe he's part of an academy he's been doing with his dad.
Well, yeah, the Pickleball Academy in Key West.
Yeah. That's not a bad place to have an academy.
It's not a bad place to grow up.
I know. I'm about to.
Except for sometimes in the late summer when you got a storm bearing down on you. Not a lot of roads out of Key West.
There's one.
There is one.
We spend a lot of time in the Keys. One day, one way in, one way out. Well, unless you're on a boat.
Unless you're on a boat or a plane.
4-4-1.
Sobek, how about those quick hands?
Yeah, but how did Rob return?
I don't know, man.
I
mean, he didn't hit it in, obviously, but just to get a hand on it.
It doesn't matter if he hit. I mean,
From 7 feet, from 14 feet, basically.
that's ridiculous.
4-4-2.
You know, that's the next thing we need, Ray.
What's that?
Love to see.
Point.
You know, I mean, I guess it'd be tough, but like, what was the miles per hour on that Sobek thing?
5-4-2.
You know, I mean,
It would be good to check. You know, the crazy part about it, it looks a lot faster than we think it is but it's a wiffle ball, so you can hit that.
yeah, but still from
You can hit the nuts out.
listen, I'm not saying it's 100 miles an hour, but even if it's 65 from 14 feet.
I love this low kitchen angle. Really can see kind of the strategy here, you know, and you see the ball, what they're doing with it and why they're doing it. And then you got the high kitchen angle. It gives you a different perspective.
I kind of like the high kitchen angle better because I do like what you're saying about the low kitchen angle, but the high angle you can kind of see the lines more.
Yeah, and then we got some net cams too, which is kind of cool.
6-4-2.
I do. I like both of them. One thing I don't like is the roving kitchen angle. It just gets too dizzy, too seasick. I like the fact that it's still and locked in.
7-4-2.
I do like the net cam I've seen at times where it's actually in the net.
Side out.
Yeah, but you know, it's for a replay. It's usually a Marshall camera and it's out of focus, or it's not a great. It doesn't look great. Yeah, it's
I
just.
think the nice thing about it is that you can get a great look at the footwork when you got that
yeah.
net cam.
Well, yeah, you got it from the side too, but it looks better from the side if you can dial it in.
But no matter what, listen, we talked about it before. You've really kind of paved the way for everybody in how this sport is covered on television.
We got 9. I think we have 10 cameras out here, almost 11. I think it's right. You know, actually, I'm being told it's 12. But you're right. I forgot about one. We got it from every angle. You know, and, you know, we're trying new things. Everybody's trying new things, which is it's great to see. You know, and everybody has an opinion. You know, everybody you talk to, it's like, I like this, I don't like this, I like that, I don't like that. And I'm like, you know what? Whoever's paying the bill, that's whatever they like is what they're going to get.
100%.
But this is perfect. This angle is perfect.
Second serve. Five, 7-2.
5-7-2. Cassidy.
Side out.
Rob his experience is showing.
Yeah, 100%.
It's really, you get to see it. He's been, when you play as much pickleball as Rob plays, he's been in every situation you can imagine at really high levels.
Well, and Rob would love to be here on
7-5-1.
championship court on Saturday.
You know, part of me wishes he is, and part of me wishes he's not.
And I know what you're saying because Rob would be sitting here doing analyst work for us if he's not.
Point.
That is long, so that's going to take us to the side switch. 8-5, Truong and Cassidy on top. We'll take a quick break here in Atlantic City. This championship match brought to you by Dietz and Watson. It's a family thing. Total Pickleball, lowest prices guaranteed. Clover Health, why not more great days? Splish Naturals Sport, everyone deserves wellness. The Atlantic City Sports Commission, when it comes to sports event planning, no one else can compete. And Meet AC, Atlantic City means business. Back in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
15 seconds.
Dave Benz, Ray Kuliakovo, and this race to 15 to wrap up our coverage today. What time are we on tomorrow? Noon Eastern?
It's still up in the air right now, but I think it's going to be a little bit earlier than that, depending on what time matches starts. We'll know a little bit more as the day goes on here.
8-5-1.
And Cassidy extends the lead to 9-5 out of the side switch.
He's like Bruce Lee out there. I mean, watch his body movement. I don't think there's not many people that play like him as fast as he plays with his hand speed and his body movement. Watch him. He's very animated. I've watched Rob play in the MLP, and he was all over the court, diving for every play. I mean, he's always on the ground. He's not letting anything go.
Side out.
Rob unable to get up to that one, so Will Sobek will take over the serve.
5-9-1.
Sobek looks great too. They all look great out here. It's great competition.
Second serve.
Sobek leaves it short. Ariel Butler, who says she was introduced to pickleball from her college tennis coach, David Redding.
I wonder if David's watching right now.
Side out.
Move it to 9-5-1 as the side out gets it back over to Truong and Cassidy.
9-5-1.
So the winner of this, Dave, goes to play the GOAT.
Yeah, we do have times for Championship Saturday, rough times. And you would know whether or not these are fixed or not, but we've got the schedule here of right now tentatively scheduled 10 a.m. for the women's doubles pro gold, roughly 11:30 a.m. for the men's doubles pro gold, and 1 p.m. for the mixed doubles pro gold, and those are all Eastern times.
Yep.
So could we confirm those?
We will confirm those. We'll put them up online, social media. You'll get blasted with all that once we know. Again, fluid tournament, fluid things going on here. We got to make sure that we're all dialed in with all the times, and once we know everything, we'll put it up on social media.
Well, I'm just going off pickleballtournaments.com, but Melissa McCurley is following your guys' lead, and she wisely has not posted start times. Well, she's got 9:45 a.m. as the main start time for play tomorrow, but again, all that is subject to change.
It is. Again, new tournament, new challenges, new times.
Time in. 10-5-1.
Are you a good poker player?
I got a good poker face. Way to let that ball go.
It's tough to lay off that sometimes, though.
It is. If a ball's driven at you, that was a little bit of a lob, but if a ball's driven at you above your chest and you're at the kitchen,
10-5-2.
your best bet is just to get out of the way. It's above, like, a chest or above, I should say.
Sobek and Butler doing their best to end that point, but it stays alive.
You see how Sobek leaned almost as far as he can get over the kitchen without going in it?
Cassidy, the quick hands, and the point. Well, I mean, Will's
This
form.
is as good as it gets, guys. I mean, this is good. This is excellent pickleball.
11-5-2.
Oh,
The
what
Ernie!
beautiful.
Point.
Alix Truong executed that perfectly to make it 12-5.
She knew what she was doing right off the bat. She jumps over the kitchen, lands in the pantry, makes sure she doesn't touch the kitchen, finishes the point.
And made it effortlessly. It really wasn't even a jump. It was more of just a step.
A little bunny hop.
Yeah.
But she knew she was doing it before she even did it. She was dialed in, ready to go for that.
So 13-5-2. Cassidy and Truong 2 points away from punching their ticket to Saturday.
13-5-2.
It will be a rematch, correct?
And now they're 1 point away. We've got match point. Yeah, that was early today.
14-5-2. You have 1 minute.
I don't know if it was our first or second match of the day, but
Was that our first chronometer day?
White Bear, first come on of the day.
I haven't heard a come on besides that one. I mean,
That's a good one.
that was really the best one I've heard so far in this tournament.
So Butler and Sobek used the timeout here at 5:14 on their side, 14:5 on Truong and Cassidy's side.
So what? Tell me a little bit more about Alix. What's her?
Oh, you want to know more about Alix?
Yeah, let's hear what she. You don't see her that
Well,
much.
okay,
on the tour.
I'll tell you. Can we punch this up right quick? Well, no, they did fill it all out. Wait, where's Alix's sheet? Yeah, Alix only filled out half her sheet. Alix gets it incomplete here. We're gonna have to go back to there it is. Alix only filled out half of her sheet.
Come on, Alix.
I don't know if it was because it was folded when it was given to her, but
Yeah.
so we do not know Alix's favorite food, her hobbies, her karaoke song, her favorite movie, or her favorite athlete.
What a letdown. We're gonna have to talk to her about that. Oh, just a reaction.
Side out.
I want you to watch Williams' backhand when he does a dink over the net. The way he moves his wrists, he flicks his wrists. You get more action when you flick your wrists from the backhand when you're dinking over the net, and you can also do a quick flick to where it's going to slam the ball over the net. So you watch his backhand when you get some
Second
dinks.
serve.
Well, right now he's going to serve.
Yeah.
What do you think Will Sobek's go-to karaoke song is?
5-14-2.
Backstreet Boys. No.
Well, you've got it partially right. The title of the band has boys in it.
Beastie Boys.
Nope.
Wow, what a shot.
Great shot, and that's going to set up not championship, match point number 2.
Please watch Alix when she slams that ball. Her timing is absolutely perfect. The Beach Boys. We're probably the only other boys that's there. Right?
Kokomo by the Beach Boys.
There we go.
Wouldn't have expected that one.
Wait, whose is that again?
Kokomo.
No, who's
Will Sobek.
Well, of course, he's in the keys.
There it is, 15-5. Truong and Cassidy win it. They are moving on to Saturday, where they will have a chance to play for the title in the mixed doubles
It's a rematch,
pro
right?
division. It is a rematch. Well, that's gonna wrap up our coverage for today, Ray Koliakovo. How about 8 hours on the dock, counting the stand-up time. So our crew, I want to tip my cap to our entire crew. They had it going all day long here. Great pickleball, and we appreciate those of you who tuned in. For everybody here in Atlantic City, I'm Dave Benz saying so long. We will see you tomorrow from Atlantic City.
Streaming now on Pickle TV.
Multi-time champion.